As we grow older, many people begin to notice subtle changes in their bodies. Some of these changes appear gradually, almost unnoticed, while others may seem to arrive more suddenly. One of the most common concerns among older adults is blood pressure. You may check your readings at home and find that they are not as stable as they once were. Some days the numbers look normal, while on other days they appear higher than expected, even when you follow your doctor's advice carefully and take prescribed medications consistently. This experience can feel confusing. For some individuals, it becomes a quiet source of worry that sits in the background of daily life. You may find yourself asking questions like, "Why is this happening now?" Or, "Am I doing something wrong?" Or even, "Is my heart getting weaker with age?" These are completely understandable thoughts, and many people share them, even if they do not always talk about them openly. Here is something important to remember. Blood pressure is not controlled by the heart alone. In fact, the brain plays a powerful and continuous role in regulating circulation. Your nervous system is constantly communicating with your heart and blood vessels every second of the day. It adjusts blood flow automatically based on posture, activity level, breathing patterns, hydration, and emotional state. This process happens without you having to think about it. Many people are surprised when they first learn this. They often assume that blood pressure is purely mechanical, something that rises or falls only because of physical changes in the arteries. But the truth is more complex. The nervous system acts like a control center, constantly fine-tuning circulation to match the body's needs. Let me share a brief example. I once spoke with a patient who monitored his blood pressure daily for several months. He noticed a clear pattern. On days when he felt calm and well-rested, his readings were lower. On days filled with tension or poor sleep, the numbers tended to rise. His diet and medications had not changed. The difference came from how his nervous system responded to stress and relaxation. Understanding this can reduce unnecessary anxiety. Many blood pressure fluctuations are part of the body's ongoing adaptation process. Today, we will explore this topic calmly and clearly, focusing on medically grounded explanations that help you better understand your body and make informed decisions with confidence.
As we continue our discussion, it is helpful to understand how circulation naturally changes as we age. Over time, blood vessels may gradually lose some of their elasticity. This means they may not expand and contract as easily as they once did. The heart continues to work effectively, but the pathways that carry blood throughout the body can become less flexible. This process is common and is considered a normal part of aging, rather than a sign of immediate danger. However, circulation is not only influenced by the condition of the arteries. The brain and nervous system also play a powerful role in regulating blood pressure. Signals constantly travel between the brain and the cardiovascular system, adjusting blood flow to match the body's needs. These adjustments happen automatically when you stand up, walk, or even when your breathing pattern changes. Stress can also influence this system more than many people realize. When the body experiences stress, even mild emotional tension, the nervous system may signal blood vessels to tighten slightly. This response is part of the body's natural protection mechanism. It is designed to help us react quickly to challenges, but when stress occurs frequently, it can lead to temporary increases in blood pressure. You may have noticed this yourself. For example, some people find that their blood pressure readings are higher during busy or emotionally demanding days and lower when they feel calm and well-rested. This does not necessarily indicate a medical emergency. Often, it reflects how closely the nervous system is connected to circulation. Medications prescribed for blood pressure are important and often very effective. However, they typically focus on physical pathways within the body and may not fully address how the nervous system responds to daily stress. This is why doctors often recommend combining medical treatment with lifestyle strategies that support relaxation and nervous system balance. Understanding this connection can be empowering. It reminds us that the body is constantly adapting and that small daily habits can influence circulation in meaningful ways. In the next section,
we will explore gentle techniques that may help support healthy blood flow while remaining safe and medically responsible. As we explore this topic further, it becomes important to look more closely at the role stress plays in blood pressure regulation. The human nervous system is designed to respond quickly to perceived challenges. When something triggers stress, even something as simple as a busy schedule or emotional worry, the body releases hormones that prepare us to react. This response may slightly increase heart rate and tighten blood vessels for a short period of time. This reaction is normal and has helped humans survive for thousands of years. However, modern life often exposes us to frequent low-level stress rather than short bursts of danger. When stress becomes a regular part of daily life, the nervous system may remain more active than necessary. Over time, this can influence blood pressure patterns, particularly in older adults whose regulatory systems may already be adapting to age-related changes. Breathing patterns also play a role in this process. Many people are not aware that shallow breathing can signal the nervous system to remain alert, while slower, deeper breathing can encourage relaxation responses. When breathing slows down, the body may release signals that help blood vessels relax and circulation become more balanced. This is not an instant change, but rather a gentle shift that supports overall regulation. You may have noticed that during moments of calm, such as sitting quietly or spending time outdoors, your body naturally feels more relaxed. These moments can influence how the nervous system communicates with the cardiovascular system. Even small changes in relaxation can make a noticeable difference in how we feel physically. Understanding this connection does not mean stress can always be avoided. Instead, it reminds us that the body is adaptable. Recognizing how emotional and physical states influence circulation allows individuals to make small adjustments throughout the day that may support overall balance. In the next section, we will explore simple hand-based techniques that researchers have studied for their potential to encourage relaxation and healthy circulation. As we continue, let's look at a topic that often surprises people: the connection between the hands, the nervous system, and circulation. The human hands contain a dense network of nerve endings. These nerves constantly send sensory information to the brain, even when we are not consciously aware of it. Because of this, gentle stimulation of the hands can influence how the nervous system responds throughout the body. Researchers have explored how light pressure or controlled hand movements may encourage relaxation signals within the nervous system. When the body receives these signals, it may shift slightly away from a state of alertness and toward a more balanced state. This does not mean blood pressure instantly changes, but it may support the body's natural regulatory processes over time. One simple example involves gentle hand squeezing. When performed slowly and without force, this movement can stimulate sensory nerves while keeping muscles relaxed. Some individuals report feeling calmer or more grounded afterward. Others notice that their breathing naturally slows down. These responses reflect changes in nervous system activity rather than direct effects on the heart itself. It is important to approach these techniques with realistic expectations. Hand-based exercises are not treatments and should not replace medical care. Instead, they can be viewed as supportive practices that encourage awareness and relaxation. Their value lies in consistency rather than intensity. Short, gentle sessions may be more helpful than forceful or prolonged efforts. You may wonder whether such small actions can truly matter. The answer lies in understanding how sensitive the nervous system is to repeated signals. Over time, calming input can reinforce relaxation pathways, especially when combined with slow breathing and mindful movement. This combination supports circulation by reducing unnecessary tension in the body. As always, safety comes first. Anyone with existing medical conditions should follow their healthcare provider's advice. These techniques are best used as part of a broader approach that includes appropriate medical treatment, physical activity, and healthy daily routines. In the next section, we will discuss how blood vessels themselves respond to relaxation and why consistency plays a key role in long-term cardiovascular balance. As we move forward, it helps to understand how blood vessels themselves respond to relaxation and daily habits. Blood vessels are not rigid pipes. They are living tissue that responds to signals from the nervous system, hormones, and physical movement. When the body is under tension, blood vessels may remain slightly tightened. When the body relaxes, they may become more flexible. This flexibility plays an important role in circulation. When blood vessels are able to gently widen and narrow as needed, blood flows more efficiently throughout the body. Over time, repeated relaxation signals can help support this natural responsiveness. This is one reason why consistency matters more than intensity when it comes to supportive techniques. Some people expect immediate changes, especially when trying new relaxation methods. However, the body often responds gradually. Small, repeated signals sent to the nervous system can reinforce calmer patterns over time. This may include slower breathing, gentle movement, and reduced muscle tension. These changes work together rather than acting alone. You may notice that on days when you sleep well and feel emotionally balanced, your body feels different. Circulation may feel smoother, and physical tension may be reduced. These experiences reflect how closely connected the nervous system and cardiovascular system truly are. The body is constantly responding to its internal and external environment. It is also important to recognize that age-related changes do not mean improvement is impossible. The body remains adaptable throughout life. While aging brings certain limitations, it also brings the opportunity to support balance through gentle, consistent habits. This perspective helps shift focus away from fear and toward understanding. Medical treatment remains essential, especially for individuals managing high blood pressure or other cardiovascular conditions. Supportive practices are meant to work alongside medical care, not replace it. When combined thoughtfully, these approaches may help the body maintain stability and resilience. In the next section, we will explore how daily routines, including movement and rest, influence circulation over the long term. These habits may seem simple, but they play a meaningful role in supporting cardiovascular balance as we age. As we continue, let's talk about daily movement and its role in supporting circulation as we age. Movement does not need to be intense to be beneficial. In fact, gentle and consistent activity is often more helpful than occasional strenuous exercise. When the body moves regularly, blood vessels receive signals that encourage flexibility and responsiveness. Walking is one of the simplest examples. A steady walk allows the muscles to contract and relax rhythmically, helping blood flow more smoothly through the legs and back to the heart. This natural pumping action supports circulation without placing excessive strain on the body. Many older adults find that regular walking helps them feel more balanced and energized throughout the day. Movement also influences the nervous system. Gentle physical activity can reduce prolonged alertness and encourage a calmer baseline state. This shift supports circulation by reducing unnecessary muscle tension and vascular tightening. Even small movements, such as light stretching or standing up periodically during the day, can send positive signals to the body. It is important to listen to your body. The goal is not to push through discomfort or fatigue. Instead, focus on movements that feel sustainable and enjoyable. Consistency matters more than speed or distance. Over time, these small actions can reinforce healthy patterns within the cardiovascular and nervous systems. Some people notice that movement also improves their breathing patterns. As the body moves, breathing often becomes deeper and more regular. This supports oxygen delivery and encourages relaxation signals within the nervous system. These effects work together rather than independently. Medical guidance should always be followed, especially for individuals with existing conditions. Movement should be adapted to personal ability and comfort. When combined with appropriate medical care, gentle daily activity can play a meaningful role in supporting circulation and overall well-being. In the next section, we will explore how rest and sleep contribute to nervous system recovery and cardiovascular balance. Sleep plays a critical role in how the body regulates circulation and recovers from daily stress. During sleep, the nervous system shifts toward a restorative mode. Heart rate slows, blood pressure often decreases, and the body focuses on repair and regulation. This process supports both cardiovascular health and overall balance. As we age, sleep patterns may change. Some individuals find it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep through the night. These changes can influence how well the nervous system resets. Poor or fragmented sleep may leave the body in a more alert state during the day, which can affect blood pressure regulation. Creating a calming bedtime routine can help signal the nervous system that it is time to rest. This may include reducing screen exposure, dimming lights, and engaging in quiet activities before bed. Consistency is important. Going to sleep and waking up at similar times each day supports the body's internal clock. Breathing also influences sleep quality. Slow, steady breathing before bedtime can encourage relaxation responses. Some people find that focusing on gentle breathing patterns helps them fall asleep more easily. These practices do not force sleep, but rather support the body's natural rhythm. Sleep should not be viewed as a luxury. It is a fundamental component of health. When sleep quality improves, many people notice better energy, improved mood, and more stable physical sensations during the day. These benefits reflect how closely sleep, the nervous system, and circulation are connected. If sleep problems persist, discussing them with a healthcare provider is important. Addressing underlying issues can support both rest and cardiovascular balance. In the next section, we will discuss long-term habits and mindset and how they influence health over time. Long-term health is shaped by patterns rather than isolated actions. The body responds to what we do consistently over weeks, months, and years. This includes how we move, how we rest, how we manage stress, and how we think about our health. A calm and informed mindset can influence how the nervous system responds to daily challenges. Many people focus only on immediate results. However, gradual improvement often comes from small, repeated habits. Gentle movement, regular sleep, balanced nutrition, and stress awareness work together to support circulation and nervous system balance. None of these elements act alone. Their combined effect is what matters. Mindset plays a role as well. Constant worry can keep the nervous system in a heightened state. Understanding how the body works can reduce unnecessary fear. When people feel informed, they are more likely to make thoughtful decisions and maintain healthy routines. It is also important to be patient with the body. Aging does not mean the body stops adapting. Change may occur more slowly, but the capacity for improvement remains. Supporting the nervous system through calm, consistent habits encourages resilience. Healthcare guidance remains central. Long-term habits should complement medical care rather than replace it. When these elements work together, individuals often feel more confident and supported in managing their health. In the next section, we will discuss when medical evaluation is necessary and how to recognize warning signs.
While many changes in circulation are part of natural aging, certain signs should prompt medical evaluation. Sudden or severe symptoms should never be ignored. These may include persistent chest discomfort, unusual shortness of breath, dizziness, or significant changes in blood pressure readings. Regular checkups allow healthcare providers to assess patterns over time. Blood pressure readings taken at different times and under different conditions provide valuable information. Sharing this information with a provider helps guide appropriate care. It is also important to discuss how you feel physically and emotionally. Stress, sleep quality, and daily habits all influence health. Open communication supports better outcomes and personalized guidance. Medical treatment decisions should always be made with professional input. Supportive practices can complement care, but they are not substitutes for diagnosis or treatment.
Recognizing this balance helps maintain safety and trust. In the final section, we will summarize the key points discussed and review how understanding the body supports calm, informed health decisions. As we conclude, let's review the key ideas discussed today. Blood pressure regulation involves more than the heart alone. The brain and nervous system play a central role in adjusting circulation throughout the day. Aging brings natural changes, but the body remains adaptable. Stress, breathing patterns, movement, sleep, and mindset all influence how the nervous system communicates with the cardiovascular system. Gentle, consistent habits can support balance over time. These practices are most effective when combined thoughtfully with medical care. Understanding how the body works reduces unnecessary anxiety. Knowledge allows individuals to approach health decisions with clarity rather than fear. Small, informed actions can create meaningful long-term support. If this discussion was helpful, consider sharing it with someone you care about. In future videos, we will continue exploring how daily habits and physiological processes influence health as we age. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about your body and well-being.